God had seen everything happening in the cities below. He knew it was time to act. Abraham walked with his heavenly visitors, not yet knowing what was about to be decided. God paused and asked himself, should he hide his plans from Abraham, the man he had chosen? Abraham stood before God and began to speak, his voice steady, his heart full of concern for the innocent. He pleaded boldly, if 50 good people lived in the city, would God truly destroy them with the wicked? God listened with patience. For 50 good people, he said, he would spare the whole city. Again and again, Abraham asked, what about 45, 40, 30, 20, 10? Each time, God answered with mercy. Even for 10 good people, he would hold back his judgment. When God departed, Abraham stood alone, watching over the city where his nephew Lot still lived. As night fell, the two angels arrived at the gates of Sodom, the city that had cried out to heaven. Lot saw them and rushed to bow before them, urging them not to sleep in the open streets. Lot brought them into his home, prepared a meal, and made sure they were safe under his roof. Lot stepped outside and shut the door behind him, placing himself between his guests and the angry crowd. The mob roared and pushed forward. The door was the only thing standing between chaos and the innocent. Then the angels acted. With a single divine motion, every man outside was struck blind in the darkness. The angels told Lot, get your family and run. This city is about to be destroyed. Lot ran to warn the young men who were to marry his daughters, but they only laughed at him. At the first light of dawn, the angels took them by the hand and pulled them out of the city. Run, they commanded. Do not stop. Do not look back. Do not rest until you reach the mountains. Lot begged for one small mercy. Let me escape to that little town nearby instead of the mountains. The sun rose over the land, and in that same moment, heaven opened its judgment. Fire and sulfur rained down from heaven, and the cities of the plain were no more. Lot's wife could not let go. She looked back at what she was leaving and was lost forever. Abraham stood on the hill at dawn and looked out. Where two great cities had stood, only smoke remained. God had remembered Abraham's prayer, and because of it, Lot had been led safely out of the fire.